The governor calls for big changes in Oklahoma. Thanks for joining us. I'm Matt Disney, and this is ENN Now.
And I'm Josh McKee. According to News 9, Oklahoma Governor Kevin Stitt called for a vote to end medical marijuana. He wants the issue to be sent to the people again after calling it one of the greatest threats to public safety in his State of the State address. However, Senate Leader Lonnie Paxton disagreed with Stitt's course of action, emphasizing that it would be better to create stricter regulations and try to focus on the illegal cartel side of the problem instead of reversing the vote. Oklahoma's approved medical marijuana in 2018, with more than 50% of voters approving the use of legalized medical marijuana.
Drug education for students is up for debate at the Capitol. ENN's Trinity Manns explains the reasons for a bill known as Rain's Law.
A bill to increase awareness of the risk of fentanyl has cleared legislative hurdles and is one vote away from going to the governor. House Bill 1484, known as Rain's Law, passed Oklahoma House committees and the House floor unanimously, and was approved in a Senate committee during the first session of the 60th legislature. It has not received a vote on the Senate's floor. The bill would mandate fentanyl abuse and drug poisoning awareness instruction, task the Oklahoma State Department of Education with developing curriculum standards, and establish Fentanyl Poisoning Awareness Week.
Oklahoma lawmakers act quickly this session to protect worship services. ENN's Banning Lessenberger explains.
Governor Stitt has signed a church worship protection bill following the interruption of a church service in Minnesota and arrest of journalist Don Lemon. Following the incident, the bill was the first one signed during the current legislative session. It tackles church protests and disruptions, which recently have become a national talking point. The legislation will increase fines for disrupting worship services and requires church protesters to keep their distance from people trying to attend the service.
Governor Stitt signs executive orders aiming to reform higher education. Declan Buckner joins us in Tulsa with details.
According to the governor's office, the two executive orders the governor signed will ensure that Oklahoma's public higher education system delivers real results. One order will prioritize faster pathways to graduation, including a 90-credit-hour bachelor's degree program. The second order would eliminate tenure at Oklahoma's regional universities and instead would require regular reviews that prove teaching effectiveness. Governor Stitt says the orders will align colleges with workforce needed and hold universities accountable to taxpayers. With your governor's office news, I'm Declan Buckner.
Have Oklahomans been paying too much for prescription medication? ENN's Alyssa Carter explains why the Attorney General took on drug companies.
Oklahoma Attorney General Gentner Drummond has reached a settlement with two pharmaceutical companies. According to Tulsa's KJRH, the Associated General accused Lanet and Bausch Health of working together to raise prices illegally on generic prescription drugs. 47 states have already filed their lawsuits against the companies, and the companies must pay nearly $18 million, the KJRH reported. The companies have also cooperated and promises to fix their pricing.
A big shakeup in the Oklahoma energy sector as one-time giant Devon announced their HQ is leaving OKC. According to News 9, Devon Energy announced last week that they will merge with Coterra Energy and move their main headquarters to Houston. Devon says they will still maintain a significant presence in Oklahoma City, but has not indicated their long-term plans for thousands of employees already in Oklahoma and the Devon Tower itself.
Criticizing the other team is not new in college sports, but investigation found some OSU students crossed a line. Here's ENN's Courtney Moses with details.
The Big 12 Conference has fined the OSU's men's basketball team following anti-Mormon obscenities directed toward the BYU team. KLCO reports that the obscenities were directed toward the Church of Latter-day Saints, which owns the university. With the $50,000 fine for the team's conduct marks the third time that BYU has heard opposing teams make anti-Mormon chants.
It looks like a week to get outside and enjoy the weather. Carter Hightower joins us with our weekly weather outlook.
Get ready to run in the sun or dance in the rain. According to the National Weather Service, we have above average temperatures throughout the next 7 days. There is a slight chance of rain on Tuesday morning in western Oklahoma. It will move east with rain chances in eastern Oklahoma Tuesday night. This is your weather, and my name is Carter Hightower.
Team USA wins their first gold medals in the Milano Cortina 2026 Olympics. Jada Skank joins us with more USA Olympic highlights.
The Olympics have been fun to watch this year, with American Breezy Johnson winning gold in women's alpine skiing. U.S. figure skating also won gold in the team event. The Olympics go through February 22nd. A few highlights to watch. The women's rivalry hockey game between the U.S. and Canada on Tuesday. Figure skating couple Madison Chalk and Evan Bates are competing in their fourth Olympics and are favorites for gold. And speed skater Jordan Stolz skates Wednesday. He is looking to become just the second American to win 3 gold medals in any sport at one Winter Olympics. The host country, Italy, is leading the medal count with 9 medals. Norway and Switzerland are tied with the most gold medals. With your Olympic news, I'm Jada Skank.
It's a new week, so get ready for some epic activities. In this week's community calendar with Carter Fowler.
We have plenty of activities for everyone all around in this week's calendar. For you sports fans, the Tulsa Oilers hockey will be playing through the 13th to the 15th at the BOK Center. Not only that, for you basketball fans, the OKC Thunder will be playing against the Milwaukee Bucks this Thursday at the Paycom Center. That's not all. We also have a Monster Truck Jam on the 14th and 15th, bringing the hard to hardcore. And for you epic students and families, there are 2 field trips that might be right up your alley. First, the Moraine Gardens Crystal Bridge. On February 10th, you can explore the beautiful giant greenhouse and even see a live orchid show, making you feel so colorfully alive. And finally, on February 12th, visit the Stafford Air and Space Museum, a place where you can learn about the legendary Oklahoman test pilot and astronaut, Thomas P. Stafford. You can also learn about the wonders of space and rocket science at the museum. And that's all we have on this week's community calendar. Have an epic week. I'm Carter Fowler.
That's all the time we have for today. Thanks for joining us.
Be sure to keep checking our website and social media pages for more news from our team of student journalists.